Kitchen gadget testing 13, you say? A number superstitious and unlucky for some, but not for you, my friends. I've saved some awesome, fun, light-hearted kitchen gadgets today to review. Hey folks, it's Barry. I'm one of your self-taught hosts here on My Virgin Kitchen, inspiring you to get in the kitchen, laugh, learn, cook, and just enjoy the world of food. And today is a fun day. It is a kitchen gadget testing video. You guys are loving these. There's a playlist with a link up here and down below if you've missed any others. It goes on for a long old time, so do grab the popcorn. And just before we start, as always, just a reminder, some of these may help people with disabilities, so please consider that before commenting. But we do have one gadget, although there are many that you've asked me to retest. There's one I'm gonna do today. Let's have a look at it. I was gonna retest this, which I am gonna give away, by the way. Make sure you follow me on social media, but I'm not. It's 120 quid, and for me, when you pay that sort of money, it should work first time. Others of you have been saying, oh, I've got it, you need to just keep moving it. I'm not gonna do that, that's dangerous, okay? There are other methods available, but the one thing I will retest today is the Easy Butter foam butter thing, you know, that made that amazing grating thing when I moved it. We're gonna do that, and I did do it on cold bread, so we will get some red hot toast and try it on that and see if that works. It might not work, I don't know, but it was a cool thing and it made it like a blonde afro. Whoops. There it is, going down like a little butter elevator. My toast has just popped, but I'm gonna push it down again to get it nice and warm and get our mousse out the end. There we go, see that? The spider plate is optional, by the way. Actually the toast, generally toast, people asked me that in the last video. Do I prefer my toast charred? I do, I almost love it to the point where it's burnt and obliterated. So we really wanna get some heat in there to see if this will work. I really want it to work. I love this gadget. I'm not actually being paid to say that. This isn't a sponsored video. And like I said, if that ever does happen, I will let you know. Look at that. All right, there we go. Let's do it. The toast is red hot. We're gonna scrape off our mousse, and last time it congealed together. Here we go. Let's put it on there. Okay. It's still congealing, look. That is red hot toast. It's spreading better than it was before, but look. Okay, retest opinion, not bad. But ultimately, if you wanna create buttery mousse and foam in your house, it's a winner either way. It's, you know, it's good for a party trick. And a couple of seconds later, it's melted anyway. I did actually make 2 slices of toast, and I feel like I'm gonna leave the other one there just as a bit of an ornament for the rest of this video. Right, let's start with a bit of a funky one, and that's no pun intended. This get down with the dishes, king of disco, washing up sponge. That's basically it, but if you look at it right there, have they not just modelled that on Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5? That looks identical. It does actually look quite foamy, a little bit like a microphone head, but they've just said, maybe it was a microphone. They're like, hey, we're not selling these microphones. Let's brand it as a washing up sponge. So I have a crummy plate that needs a bit more mess. Bit of sweet chili sauce on it, there we go. All right. I never thought there'd ever be the day where I get to show you guys our washing up bowl, but here it is. There we go. And that's actually got an afro of itself with the washing up in there. So, let's get out of this bag first. Do a little dance. Some washing up. Get down tonight. Come on. All right, so look at that. I'm gonna let the kids keep that as a Barbie doll after this video. It's amazing. Look at the angle of the afro as well. It ain't just going up. It's more like one of them beef eaters that we have in London in Buckingham Palace, isn't it? Although he is smiling. I wonder if the afro is gonna grip the foam. Let's have a look. We're giving him a white one. Look, we've given him like a wizard style afro. Look, festive version or something like that. Okay, so let's get him wet. Ooh, warm water, nice. And the sponge has actually gone quite soft on it. I feel like this would actually make quite a funky, I keep saying funky, Christmas gift, I really do. So we've got a dirty knife here. We'll just plunge it in the water. Oh no, you do feel a bit bad there. You've got like crumbs in old Jacko's wig. You are not alone. Love Michael Jackson, honestly. People ask me my favourite type of music. Love Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, all upbeat stuff like that, you know. I got this feeling inside my bowl. Right, it has made it super, I mean, it's done it a charm there, the knife. But you are getting horrible crumbs in your afro. No one needs that. But let's try it with the plate. Obviously a lot more standout-ish. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I'll go to work on that. Then the two of us can find normal. yeah, so it does, works a charm. Yes, can't see your face, mate. Come on, reveal yourself. It would make quite a good Christmas gift, actually, if... No, actually, don't get that. Mum, I think you really like washing up, so I got you this thing, because you can still wash up. No, I think pretty cool, but there are links down below if you want to get this or any of the other gadgets, just like all the videos, so... Yay! So the other day on our behind the scenes channel, The Barrys, which is our vlog, I found a few gadgets myself. A lot of these gadgets I'm being sent. I've got about 70 still upstairs, but I had a little moment and I foraged and found some gadgets. And this company, Kitchen Fun, seemed to have quite a few. This one being a crinkle cutter. It basically looks a little bit like an afro comb for your Michael Jackson washing up bowl thing, but it just can give you like crinkle cut effect carrots. And for me, when I was a kid, I didn't like carrots amazingly, but when they were crinkle cut, I'd wolf those sons down. We are really scraping the barrel for ingredients today, folks, but we have got some carrots. It's like a baby carrot. It's like a little witch's finger. Okay. Let's give it a wash. Shimo! Don't do that. I do wash all my gadgets, as you guys know, but with Michael Jackson being there, it just had to be done. So here we go. We're just gonna... slice down like so. Wow, this is very, very sharp. Check this out. Can you see these crinkles like that? You see that? Oh my gosh. We need something bigger. And I have half a courgette. So just so you can see, it does look like some fence panel actually. That's the crinkle cut there. And there's my courgette chunk thing. And boom, 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 boom. Wow, look at that. That's blooming awesome. I just completely freaked out because I was like, oh no, one side was flat, but that was obviously the end of it. Double-sided crinkle cutness, and you can stack it up like that. Well, you can't, but amazing. I once went to the Ben & Jerry's ice cream factory in Vermont and got an electric shock trying to climb a fence to get a picture of one of their actual cows that makes the ice cream. I don't hold them for that because they do make amazing ice cream, Ben & Jerry's, which I sometimes refer to as Ken & Jenny's, but I sent Mrs. Barry out the other day for a tub of ice cream, which to be honest, whenever we buy a tub of ice cream, we try to restrict that because they don't last very long. Yes, this one is One Sweet World. It sounds amazing. Coffee caramel ice cream with swirls of marshmallow and salted caramel and chocolatey chunks. Oh my gosh. Ben & Jerry's have blown open my whole mindset of kitchen gadgets right now. This is kind of a novelty thing as well, but it is just genius. I'm actually going to try it out on Mrs. Barry. She's out at the park at the moment with the kids. So I'm working. I'm doing videos right now. I'm working hard. And it's only fair that I have some ice cream. Oh, wow. What a good one. Just a few spoonfuls taken out. And I'm not the only person that gets this, hopefully. But when you like put something like, with that just that amount out of it in a freezer, and you take it back out in a couple of days' time, is it just me? Or does it end up being like 50% full, even though like you've only had 2 spoonfuls? Or is it someone taking a sneaky bite? But that is where this comes in. I can't see the top word there. Something about easier knowing your pint is safe. So the pint of ice cream with the amazing Ben & Jerry's Euphoria Lock. The future of ice cream security now at your fingertips. As seen in your dreams. As seen in your dreams, Lizzie. So, this is great. This is amazing. It's basically a padlock, right, for your ice cream tub. I'm terribly sorry, but there is no U in my pint. So good. Ben & Jerry's and look, it actually has like a key code thing. This is brilliant. Let's bring you down. So you put this in the bottom bit like so, and that lifts up, and then you link the two together somehow. It's on. Twist them to lock. Oh, it's locked. Isn't it? Look. Okay, so now that will twist because, yeah, that's loose there. But if I change the number, I actually don't know how to set it. I might lock it out myself. 2B8, 2B8, that makes sense, okay. So I will remember that. That doesn't make sense. Look, it ain't coming out no matter what you do. That's brilliant. I'm gonna stick that in the freezer, and then when Mrs. Barry gets back later today, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see what she thinks. It does actually say 2B8 on the packaging. It does tell you what your combination code is, so I need to hide that. Kind of want some more ice cream now, but we're gonna move on. Now I've had this one in a box for ages. This is by Good Grips, who do some very good utensils. It's basically an avocado. tool thing. Very impressive indeed. So you can basically split the avocado, you can take out the stone, and then also slice it with this scoopy bit there. So let me make it, wow, looks like a angry thing. I'm coming for you, avocados. All right, so one, I presume, yes, it is ripe. You can tell because of the bum in the avocado, ever want to know? I mentioned that in a previous video. You get your bladey thing and you slice. Wow, that is sharp. You slice. They do look like dinosaur eggs, don't they? Well, have you seen the film Cocoon? They look a bit like that, don't they? All right, you slice all the way around, okay? Avocado, twist, boosh, reveal the stone. Now, this is where you can normally get a knife, boom, like that. In fact, this is quite sharp, it would probably do that. But no, it has this clampy thing there, these 3 metal strands, and we just push it in, give it a little twist. Hey, how's that? You like that? Amazing. It just pops out. And then it goes one step further. So you can get your sort of scoopy thing and go like that all along the base of your avocado. Oh, okay. Let's just push it through. That kind of worked. Kind of worked. Yes. That does work. The avocado is just a bit mushy. On a separate note, this feels amazing on your hands. What happens to male vegetables if they accidentally stumble into the wrong sort of nightclub late at night? That's right, they stumble upon a corn stripper. Get it? No. I think I've got about 2 or 3 different versions of this upstairs in the gadget box, but today we're gonna look at this corn stripper. This is a deluxe corn stripper, you know, the more higher clientele in the stripper variety. And it does actually remind me, that diagram there, of the banana corer thing that we had. It's got a cylinder, a blade, unit outer sleeve, and a plunger. Everyone needs a plunger. The Deluxe corn stripper makes quick work of removing kernels from the cob, and best of all, when the kernels are stripped from the cob, they are contained inside the cylinder and eliminated away with kernels and corn juice splatters. Should we just give it a go? That does look remarkably like the banana thing, doesn't it? Let's give it a little Michael Jackson. That might be my new term for washing up. I'm just going to do a little Michael Jackson, all right? Could be worse. You could use that phrase as going to the toilet or something. Although I'm sure in Cockney rhyming slang, they probably do use something like that anyway. All right, mate, keep an eye on the cab. I'm just going for a little cheeky Lady Gaga, all right? So we've got a shaft of corn there, and also on this spiky rod thing, that looks a lot like a pineapple corer, another gadget we've also reviewed on a previous video. That's probably going to hold the stem of the corn, so the kernels should just shave off. Just before I start this, a lot of you guys say on the gadget videos particularly, why are you called My Virgin Kitchen? It's because my other videos are primarily recipe videos and I've used YouTube to learn how to cook. So you might not like cooking right now, but my aim is to try and make you guys laugh with these videos, but actually learn to cook, okay? So you probably hate cooking, or you might not be a fan of it, or some of you. So maybe if you're feeling inspired, check out some of my other videos and give a recipe a go. They're really easy to do and really, really good fun. Hello. So what we do is insert the corn into this cylinder, and you see right at the bottom there is a sharp old blade there. So we do stick it in, and these little grips at the bottom, they help to grab it. They're like, I'll catch you, don't worry. So stick it in there. So I feel like that has actually held it. And this is actually the outer sleeve for that blade unit. That needs to go in there. We then line up this metal bit with the middle of the core, and then, oh wow, this is good. Yeah, we use this yellow bit there. You see those bits? So someone's cupping it from the bottom and someone's holding it from the top. It's basically doing that in that. Our corn is like, hey, this is great. With gentle downward pressure, twist the blade to cut the kernels from the cob core. I was thinking we were just gonna go poof down like that, but apparently no, we twist. So here we go. Oh, I think it's working. Well, about 6 pieces of corn have fallen off so far. Come on now. What's going on? It is shaving it. Oh, I'm twisting the wrong blooming bit. Oh, you donut. There's a lid bit at the top, there's a cap, and then there's this bit, like a flowery section. I just twist that. This looks wrong. My window's open. My neighbours are probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. Lift up the blade unit and remove from the cylinder. Insert the plunger into the top of the blade unit to push out the cob core. Okay, lift that out. Oh, wow! Look, the cob core is actually in there, and here we go. That looked way wrong. Oh, Barry, you have so much fun on your own, don't you, eh? You're just here on your own with 2 pugs. That's completely shorn it. That is perfect. Sorry to anyone called Sean out there. Shaved it, all right? Very nice, almost like a carpet effect. And then we can take this out. I know it sounds corny, but this is a great gadget. Seriously, that is actually really, really cool. And I guess you can either use it straight away, or you could just bag it up and put it in the freezer. Awesome. On that shopping trip, I also saw this kitchen gadget by Kuhn Recon, Swiss design. I think it's a can opener, but I was just obsessed with that. I just like the ratchet effect. Ratchet safety lid lifter. Now, when I saw it in the shop, that was basically what I thought it was. I thought it was just a tool for going and then lifting a lid, which for some people could be beneficial, but it's not. It's more than that. Rasten Dossenhofer. So I've got 2 tins here, one without a ring pull and one with a ring pull, because I think that we can do something with that as well. The scissors would help me, they're not needed. Swing lever to the left and place the lid lifter on top of can. Awesome, okay. And then we just go down, swing lever back to center so lid lifter grips the can. Oh yes, look, we are now lifting the can. This was what I thought I was going to get from this. Move the ratchet handle back and forth and the opener will begin to cut. After a full circle, you will feel less resistance. Stop, stop, the can is open. Here we go. Oh, that's quite tough, but it is fun. That is really tough, to be fair. I think some people, like elderly people, for example, I know some people watch these videos for elderly relatives. Like, no. Grandma Joe is going to struggle with that. Okay, it does say you'll start to feel less resistance. That's because I've gone full circle. It is a lot better now, but those initial ones. Open the handles to release. Okay. Is that it? Use mini pliers to lift the lid cleanly and easily. Some mini pliers on it apparently somewhere. Ah, okay, right. So here, when you close it, can you see there's some metal prongs right there? When I open it, it's kind of like a mouth. Ooh, just got an email. I get quite a lot of emails, quite a busy person. Right, here we go. Look, that's amazing. Now what do I do with it? Oh, yeah, I guess it's kind of done its job. It's not going to cook your dinner for you, is it? So we can just go. It has actually got an option for doing a can with a ring pull, just with this hook thing on the end, see that? Apparently we just slide it under like that, and then we go, okay. But then you've still got to open it, unless this works on it. I should have quit while I was ahead. I think you just take the ring pull off and then go around it, but really good with cans without lids, just a little butch. Last gadget for today. This one I love because it looks so basic. I was sent it and I was trying to work out what the heck it was for. Kind of like that tap thing that illuminates. By the way, one of you suggested using a hose pipe for that. I will do that very soon, okay, because I can't find a tap. But these things, okay, I was sent it thinking, they could be like earrings or something. But these are sausage cutters, spiral, manual, fancy hot dog cutter, slicer, kitchen gadget. Cyclone makes slicing wieners more fun than ever before. This clever tool slices any wiener into a perfect spiral, allowing for speedier, more even cooking. This leads to deliciously crispy bites and better hold for topping. So basically a fancy sausage cutter. We're going to spiralise our wieners. All right, lads? Nice. Guys want some wieners? Huh? Wieners. All right, so I've just Michael Jacksoned up my wiener cutters. The potential for innuendos in this one right now is very strong. I'm going to avoid all ones, okay? But I'll let you do the thinking. So I want to show you with these things, they're really rigid. They are not going to bend at all. So I've just like had a little try off camera with trying to put it through this. And look, it fits through. Look, you could play some sort of spirally game with it. But if you grip it to try and make it grab the sausage, it won't do it at all. So it has to be this red one here. So we'll wedge it in, we'll twist the sausage. It's just destroying my sausage, isn't it? Look at that, it's just castrated it. This is awful. This is really bad. So now I've got like a a flat end, maybe that'll help. Ooh, that is actually helping. It's working. It's actually working. Let's get this out of the way. Can you see? Well, now, now it's just given up. But I feel like we should quit while we're ahead. At least we've got some sausage that we can try and cook. Let's do it. Hey, try that. Oh yeah, you're liking wiener now, ain't you? While it cooks, I'm just trying it with another one. I know some of you guys are going to be like, you should have used it on this type of sausage, man. So maybe I will retest this, but hey, it's cooking. All right, so our half wiener is nice and cooked. I'm loving the charred edges on it. Oof, so good. So apparently it's supposed to be good for like holding the sauce more when it's like that. I guess because it fills down the, yeah, it falls in the crevices. Well, it's kind of still spirally. Nice though. So I'd say all in all, this one is a bit of a shame. If you're the manufacturer of this, just make it a little bit more bendy, because then you can grip and adjust to all the different size sausages that are out there. They've got the red and the yellow. Wasn't quite the right fit for this one. Really bad acting sequence starts now. Hey Becky.
Hey Barry.
You know that ice cream you bought me the other day?
Can I have some?
Yeah, I mean it's only 11:30 in the morning, but you're looking like you could have some ice cream.
Thanks.
Go on and get in the freezer.
Okay,
And go get some.
In the freezer. Where is it?
Top shelf. I can't tell her where it is. In the top shelf.
What is that? I want some ice cream. Oh my gosh. I didn't realise it was like there's an actual lock code on it.
Yeah.
Can you remember what the code is?
Yes, because I have it on video. I can rewind it back and have a look. But good luck. I'll leave you with that.
What is the code? I want some ice cream.
I think it's that. Try that. Twist. No. Just. Oh, there you go.
I'm in. It's mine.
There we go. I bet it'll be 50% of the height though, like I said earlier. Ah, you little monkey.
Get off.
That's it then, folks. Really hope you enjoyed this catching gadget video. There's a playlist, as I say, with loads more on the rest of the channel. Check it out. Subscribe for regular recipe videos and food fun. Let me know down below any cool gadgets you've seen. If you want to send some, get in touch. But it's good, isn't it?
Wow.
See you next time.
Don't you put a code back on it?
I've decided a little.
Oh.